sample unit. This will bring you to the coordinator control menu. As previously referenced, this is where you will see all of the employees within your home unit. They are separated by their first and last name, title. This also reflects the status of their effort report and the due date of such. You have some emailing options within this menu as well. The first email option, titled Email Not Submitted, allows you to generate a generic message to all individuals whom have not submitted their effort reports. Although this message is generic, you do have the option to customize it as need be. Once you submit this generic message, it will take you back to that control menu where you have the second email option, which allows you to generate a message to an individual person or a person in particular. There's a generic message there as well. However, again, you have the option to customize such.
Now let's take a look at a sample activity report. You'll notice at the top of the page here we have a link to help and frequently asked questions. And beside that you'll see a link to email. Now with this email link, it's just for the employee whose activity report you're looking at currently. Again, this is a generic email like what we viewed earlier. Beside that is a link to the units page, which we saw earlier. It'll take you to the page where you can see your home units. Beside that is a link to home. It takes you back to the home page, and then of course there's the log out button again. Now looking at this sample activity report, the name is the name of the person whose report you're looking at, their employee ID, their title. Now just a note with this, title changes need to be done via pair. And then we have the quarter begin date, quarter end date, the employee's home unit, and the current user. So that's the person currently logged in.
The summary activity report is pulled from the most recent peer for the reference quarter end. The categories are listed at the top. You can select those that you require an additional description or example on. If you look to the last two categories, titled Total Actual Labor Distribution and the Approximate Payroll Distribution, the approximate payroll distribution is preloaded based on the total actual labor distribution column, or the yellow column, reflects your entries, and this must total 100. The employee funding sources are listed down the side. Notice that the non-sponsored sources are lumped together. However, when you click on such, it rolls out to reflect all of the individual sources. Note, sponsored projects, salary cap, and cost shares are not rolled up into the non-sponsored link. If you click on a sponsored source, you can access detailed information in regards to such, including PI, project description, the grant sponsor, the grant number, and budget begin and end dates.